Who are you voting for Coach of the Year right now?
Well,
Mike McCarthy.
Are you gonna pull up? You're gonna pull up.
I mean, I can
Vegas?
I can tell you who is the favorites here.
Who is it?
Well, I want your favorite, Chris. I don't want you to be influenced by.
No.
the
He's talking about the town where Mo
I'm
Green
telling
has
you
no
that-
plaque or
I'm
a
telling you
signpost.
The desert likes Dan Campbell right now.
And that was my pick coming into the season, was Dan Campbell. So I could sit here and do the sports talk radio host thing, right?
I told you all.
Certainly, since apparently somebody told me I won an Awfully award.
An Awfully?
Yeah.
Oh.
An awful announcing.
Oh, interesting.
For sports radio host.
That's interesting because
So I appreciate that. I was told that I share it with Chris Russo.
Oh, well, there's nothing awful about Chris Russo.
Oh, but it's called awful announcing. I don't know why they call it that. And by the way, let me just tell you this. If you told the kid driving around Staten Island, New York,
you would win
for the Staten Island Advance that I would ever be named a best sports radio show host with Chris Russo, I'd have probably crashed my Honda Accord.
Oh, this is actually a good thing. The Awfulies are a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Richie.
Yeah, I'm saying you got a Marconi and an Awful.
Yeah,
I don't know why I got off on that set. Oh, no, but I could do the sports talk radio thing and say, I was right. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, Dan Campbell should be Coach of the Year. But in all straight up with you, really? Because he's rolled Jared Goff out there every single game. And
he's been great.
He lost David Montgomery to a rib injury for a couple weeks, but him and Gibbs have been rolling, and Montgomery's back. Stefanski's lost 3 quarterbacks at some point, and Nick Chubb. He had Watson, then he didn't. Then he had P.J. Walker, and they beat the 49ers.
I'm still baffled by that.
By the way, it happened.
I watched it.
It happened. And it's not just because the Niners were terrible. It's the Niners were affected by one of the best defenses in the league. He's the one who convinced Jim Schwartz to do the gig, which, by the way, is game-changing. Okay? So there's that. He's also then, after P.J. Walker seems to lose his mojo, Watson comes back, isn't really all that healthy until he plays the game of his Browns career, right? Beating the Ravens. And then we learn, he played that game with a shoulder that was so bad it needs surgery. And a high ankle sprain, right? And poof, he's gone. And so it's not going to be P.J. Walker. We got to turn to DTR. Wins with him, and then he gets concussed. And let's go call Joe Flacco up.
And he is balling.
Oh, and Nick Chubb's gone, and they bring Kareem Hunt back. And look at the Jets. That's what happens when you don't have the right plan and the right offensive mindset to fix it on the fly. How is he not Coach of the Year if the Browns make the playoffs? I understand DeMeco Ryans deserves his flowers. Who else?
So Stefanski is 5th in the odds right now. Shane Steichen.
I'd say where's Steichen at?
Steichen's got the same thing with a quarterback and running backs. I get it.
3.5 to 1. Same thing with DeMeco Ryans. Kyle Shanahan. They're the best team in the league. They're 4.5 to 1. Mike McDaniel 6.5 to 1.
He's great.
Stefanski 14 to 1.
I don't.
A little high for me.
I don't understand it, dude. If they beat the Texans on the road with Flacco, and the Texans have a real good team, they are. They're not the team that was second and third on the clock last year anymore. You are what you are right now. They win that, they're going to have 10 wins taking on the Jets. They might have 11 wins after that. Their last game of the season, oh boy, they could knock Jake Browning out of the playoffs. They could take care of the business. Dude, what if they finish up 12-5? You're not making Kevin Stefanski the Coach of the Year?
Shocked. Yeah, no.
Why would you be shocked? They can absolutely pull that off.
Let's be very real. They should pull that off.
They should. I'm just saying you'd be shocked with all that they've had to overcome this year that's a 12-win team.
Yeah.
They're the 5 seed? Who are they playing in the first round of the playoffs?
You don't think that whoever wins the AFC South?
Colts?
Browns,
And by the way,
Browns Colts.
that was, by the way, a great game.
1 p.m. Saturday.
Well, by the way,
on NBC.
Browns Colts.
whatever the
Browns
time,
Colts.
you made it,
You know,
man.
the Browns got lucky in that one, to be straight up. You know, not to go all in the tank right here for the Browns. They got lucky with those calls at the end. But you are what you are.
Yeah.
They got a break, and I'm sure there were other times this year where they didn't get a break and they still won. I would start
impressed by
talking
them,
about Stefanski that way.
I predicted him to finish last in the divisions.
And look at him now. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.